Do you feel like that when you go on stage sometimes? Like, it's just like, okay, like, do you ever feel like you're gonna bomb, or do you feel like, oh my gosh, like I might die? Like, not die right away, but like,
just your soul.
or your spirit, or your goals.
Those are two completely different. Do I feel like I'm gonna bomb? When we were able to do stand-up again after COVID,
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna bomb.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I don't remember how to do this. And then I'm like, I just gotta just do it, just in the fire. But what did you say? My soul?
Yeah, do you feel just your
Feel your
goals?
soul leaving your
He
body.
said that, like, yeah. Do you feel like kind of it's like a life or death thing? Like, are you
No.
at that point? Right. Okay. So you're still having a
Life
good
or
time
death?
on stage. Yeah.
And
do you
no,
feel like
no,
okay? Yeah.
no
how
to
do you-
that too.
There's no bulls around.
Life or death.
Yeah. How do you feel?
telling-
Do you feel like it's
Jokes about.
let's say career life or career death when you get on stage? You're like making me tear with laughter.
No, not at all. Career death?
Yeah.
No.
Like you have one bad set and you're
This
like, I can
isn't
never
like,
do this again.
there's no such thing like in a comedian's like 8 Mile, like we're like in the fucking bathroom just throwing up or some shit. No, it's just another set in front of drunk people. And then I've heard so many stories about like big comics where they just, they had an audition at the Cellar and they bombed. They didn't kill themselves after. They just went like, all right, let me just do another show. You know?
Because they weren't dedicated enough.
Yeah.
That's what I
With
think.
no
That's
fucking
really-
bull in front
Yeah,
of
that's what the problem was.
Yeah.
The Comedy Cellar should have a designated bowl.
Yeah. Then
We got to bring it up a little.
And then they're only
Yeah.
going to get the best auditions after that.
Yeah. But no, did you both ever feel that way when you performed?
I never get on stage and feel like, oh my gosh, this
Yeah.
is the end of it. Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I practice to a certain degree, and then that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I almost like, I hope I don't forget my words and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And if I do forget a word, I'll just like keep kind of rolling with it.
Yeah, because you can sing it out.
Yeah. But no, I never. I feel like I'm gonna go have a good time. Like, I swear, like when I get on stage, it's almost like just going to the park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
For me,
mentality.
it's like as soon as like I'll be nervous the whole time going up, but then as soon as the first note happens, it's like
Yeah.
it's just like nothing. Like I feel like if I'm really into it, I don't even remember the whole thing. Like I'm
That's
just like
because
Yeah.
you're present.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I think back, I'm like, oh, this happened, I'm like, I must not have been into it enough.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it's like expectations and like wanting it to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's very hard, I noticed, that's the best feeling.
Yeah.
To not even remember how, and people coming up to you like, oh my God, that was great. And you're like, yeah, I was just being me. And,
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like that Buddhist kind of thing, like finding Zen.
Right.
You know?
So how long have you been doing comedy?
Since 2017.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you count the COVID year.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we kind of have to just because it was
Yeah.
life. We were still alive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I count it because I did some productive stuff. Did you do stuff like you were doing stuff online, kind of?
Yeah, but I wasn't doing Zoom
Comedy, yeah.
parks.
yo, what a crazy time that was. When
It
people were
really
just doing
was.
stand up outside in the parks and shit.
I did.
Yeah.
I tried it in the after once it started open and I got vaxxed. I went out and it was tough because it was just so much that could go wrong like that, and there were homeless people just walking by you and they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking end it. And I actually used to perform at the park before COVID. Like friends of mine, just to get more stage time, we would come up to people in the park and we would say like, hey, do you want to hear some jokes? And 9 out of 10 times it went horribly. It went really bad. And the only time it went well was when a comic, his name's Rishi, he went up and it was 4 of us and he lied. He said, hi, there's like these girls from like Texas just visiting. And he said, hi, we're all 4 comics. We're all unknown comics. We're all opening up for Chris Rock in 2 hours. We wanted to know if you wanted to hear the jokes. We're like, oh my God, yeah, sure. And then we told the jokes and they laughed at everything because they're like,
Because
this is just an experience, you know?
they bought in.
Yeah, they bought in.
That's the thing. I was actually thinking about that earlier. Like, because when you're at a comedy club, like anyone that's paying to go to the club,
Yes.
like, you know, like when people heckle people, it's so stupid because it's like you paid to get in there.
Yeah.
You know that it's all a joke.
Yeah.
But like doing shit on the street, it's like you don't know what the mindset of those people are.
Right.
So that's a whole different thing. Like I was thinking about that before. Like that must be different because it's just like you don't know what anybody's gonna do on the street, especially here.
And they have every right to say go away.
Yeah.
Because I'm interrupting them. You
Right.
know? And I'm interrupting maybe their date or their argument or something like that. And I'm like, hey, you want to hear a joke about, I don't know.
Like get the fuck out of here.
No,
bro.
go
Like,
away.
who are you?
I didn't pay to see this, you know?
Yeah.